What's going on, bodybuilding and figure fans? Mike Neumann here with Inside Natural Bodybuilding here in Bloomington, Minnesota at the IFPA Pro North American, a huge show, over 230 competitors. The biggest show in Minnesota state history has taken place here in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'm glad to be a part of it all. I'm interviewing competitors all day long. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Just type in Inside Natural Bodybuilding. You'll see all my videos, all my competitor interviews, all my show footage, all that stuff. I'm sitting here at the Elite Performance booth. You got to try yourself some H-Fuel. Be sure to go check out EPSportsNutrition.com. Check some H-Fuel out. You know what, Mark's directing, but let's Mark come out here and tell us about H-Fuel real quick and what's going on about the product here. Then I got a special guest for you guys today. Mark, what can you tell us about your product?
H-Fuel, very good quality products, pre-workout. It's been on the market approximately a year now. We're doing very well with it. You know, really the big thing about this product is completely loaded out. It's got all the natural ingredients you're going to need to put on a great workout. It's therapeutically dosed. Honestly, you won't be disappointed with the product at all. Okay. Our flavor today here is grape. Tastes delicious. Throw on some ice and some water and you'll get an amazing workout.
And it's a pre-workout then?
Pre-workout, yep. Nice thing about it is it actually has glutamine in it, so it's got some nice recovery product as well. Vitamin D, all the electrolytes and minerals you need. It's definitely a nice product. It gives you great muscle pump. It's got, you know, a therapeutic dose of beta-alanine and citrulline malate as well.
Very nice. And one scoop is all you need?
Yeah, most guys use one scoop. Some guys, crank up to a scoop and a half, but you get a nice workout with it.
Yeah, more is not always necessarily better, but one scoop might be all you need with H-Fuel. So get you some H-Fuel at EPSportsNutrition.com. Elite Performance is the name of the company. You got to check them out. So until next time, I'm going to bring in a special guest. We got a big pro here today. I've been on the lookout for this. I've seen this guy's name on the radar. He's been on the radar, on my radar, for a year. First time I've ever seen him in person. He is Matt Tennessen. Matt, come on in. Okay, you just got off stage. The pro men just got off stage. The prejudging's over with now. A tough lineup. You had a lot of tough pros up there. I mean, typically you don't see a pro show that heavily equipped with pros this early in the year. But you had like Joe the Rockstar Natural Bodybuilding Myers. You had Mike Murray up there. You had Jacques was in there. You had some big pros. Benny Mobley was in there. How would you feel on stage with these guys?
It was really interesting because of the level of competition. You just at this point try to present yourself as well as you get. All the hard work's done, so you just got to kind of keep it together and hit those poses hard and try to keep up.
Well, you look like you're holding your own out there. I mean, did the judges move you around a lot, and how do you feel the judges judged you?
It's interesting, especially in this show. Is I didn't move around a lot, but it seemed like through the prejudging, the top guys were kind of moved towards me in a way or whatever. Right. So you just hope that means you're somewhere in the mix. But
you always hope for the best. Well, you're a Team Wilson athlete, right?
Yes.
How many weeks you been dieting for?
Oh gosh, I started with Cliff December 1st. So it's May 11th, so
quite some time
whatever that
math,
makes it 26 weeks or something like that.
Now, Cliff Wilson, he's definitely not going to mess your metabolism up, but he's known as giving you many carbs the night before the show. I'm just curious. I know how many carbs I took in for my show. How many carbs did you take in last night?
I think it was in the neighborhood of 1,200.
Yeah, right. That's about where I was at, too. And, people are like, 1,200 calories, how can that be? But I'll tell you what, Team Wilson athletes are always the most conditioned guys on stage, and Matt here is no exception. Go ahead and take your shirt off real quick. Let's do a couple poses for the camera. Team Wilson athletes are always the most. If they don't win, it's never because of lack of conditioning. That's for damn sure. So this is Big Matt Tennessen. Where'd you get your pro card at, Matt?
At this show 2 years ago.
Oh, so in Nashville, Minnesota 2 years ago. Is this your pro debut, or what have you done since then?
Pro debut.
Okay, so you had a 2-year layoff.
Yeah. Yep. So just took the year off. Tried to, keep it up, gain a little bit of size. Yeah. And then took the time to, come into this show in top condition. This is the best shape I've ever been in. That's why I hired Cliff. And
nice.
Because I'd seen his work with other people and saw the results and said this guy is somebody I want to work with.
Damn right he is. TeamWilsonBB.com. You can't go wrong. If you guys want to win your next show, you got to go see TeamWilsonBB.com, and they'll get you there. Nonetheless, well, plus Mike Maria's in there too. Mike Maria just won the Southern States. He's another Team Wilson athlete. He's on stage with you. Hell, there's a lot of Team Wilson athletes on stage. Rockstar's even up there with you guys too. So hell, that's got to be something to compete against all your, fellow Team Wilson athletes. But nonetheless, you had a 2-year layoff, right? So in the IFPA, you got to compete once every 2 years. Otherwise, you lose your pro status. I mean, some guys would like to see that extended to 3 years. Do you think 2 years is long enough, or what's your take on that?
It just kind of depends. I mean, it'd be nice if it was 3 years, and if anything comes up, where if you were planning 2 years and, life happens and you weren't able to compete, and, then you're kind of trying to catch up, or either you lose your pro status or, but I mean, 2 years is kind of, if you're going to stay active, I mean, it's a lot nicer than having to compete every year.
Well, yeah, I think so too, man. I just think if you take 3 years off, you tend to lose focus. I mean, you have intentions on gaining size for 2 years. Man, 3 years is just a long time for me to go without competing.
Right.
Once a year, I could see where that would be too many. 2 years is about right, but some guys that want to put on more size, that can stay focused for that time and stay active in the community and on the natty scene, I guess some guys want it, some guys don't. I personally think 2 years is enough, but I wanted to get your take on 3 years, so you're fine with 2 years as well then?
I'd rather it was 3
years is fine.
I think 2 years is fine, just because of, nothing wrong with staying active if you're going to want to stay a pro.
Well, 3 years could work for a lot of people as well. Maybe there shouldn't be a time limit. Who knows? But nonetheless, well, congratulations on making your pro debut here at the IFPA Pro North American. You just won your pro card here in the amateur portion of this event. Now you're in the pro portion of this event. We'll see you guys do tonight. And be sure to check out my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, for all the finals and the results and the postings and the videos of all these competitors and all the shows and all my interviews. So until next time, bodybuilding fans, got Matt Tennessen here tonight. This is Mike Neumann. You're watching Inside Natural Bodybuilding. Thanks for watching. All right, brother. Nice meeting you, man.
Thank you.